Once again, guys, Ed Wilson for president, Paradise Earth Initiative System to replace this Freemason occupation. If you really look at our history, guys, everything's a lie. Everything that's been set up has been incrementally where they tested the waters to see if they could get over on you, because honestly, most people are really good people. And but now you have a choice, guys. You don't have to go along with this anymore. We can actually separate. We can separate right now. Okay? We don't have to sit and wait. We can start pulling our properties together. We can start separating, pulling them off the registries. Let them know you're not paying no more taxes to them. You're not supporting the local county. And if they go forcing you, then once again, guys, you're seeking independence, and you're seeking independence from them. They need to know you're seeking independence, and if they go pushing the issue, then we will have to push back. That's all there is to it. You know, it's time to take our families back, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to end this right there. Was going to end it in a minute to make it a short, but you know what? I think I'm going to go on and elaborate a little bit more. The Paradise Earth Initiative System is a replacement system to where basically you will get more time with your families. You will get more time with your children. You will actually be able to learn yourself. You will be actually able to take your children to university with you. You won't any longer have to worry about anybody scamming your kids, indoctrinating them, because we're all going to learn together, guys. This is the great thing about the Paradise Earth Initiative System. The great thing about it is everyone's going to get to be a part of the military. Everyone is also going to get trainings of all different types. You're going to be trained as medics. You're going to be trained in every echelon of thought that we can possibly teach, okay? There's going to be no more of this bull crap, okay? Our children and in the next couple of generations through this system will make us look like Neanderthals. They're going to be so smart. They're going to know so much. And we're going to look back at modern day America as a nightmare, okay? Oh, say, can you know? I don't see that crap no more. I don't want to hear that bull anymore. You can take that and shove it up your behinds, okay? Because we know now every bit of our history was tainted with this plague of people, okay, that were trying to become masters over you. Masters of the universe. No, you're not. You're a bunch of perverts, okay? And we know everything that you were doing. We know that basically you were dumbing down everyone to make yourselves look smarter, okay? So, as we go out and we toil every day, our families are being left to these morons in these schools, okay? These perverts, these other degenerates, okay? They are degenerates, guys, okay? That's what you need to look up what the definition of some of these words really are, and honestly, these guys live up to it. It's not all their fault. Remember, some of these people are also poisoned. They're poisoned, they have ADD, autism. A crazy person don't know they're crazy, guys. Most of you guys don't know that they poisoned you. That's right. You're probably running on 40% of what you should actually be. And then they programmed you with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So getting programmed with the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, what did that do to you? Okay? Your life energy's been depleted because you followed the system. What did your parents and parents tell you? You follow the USA. If the USA, they're going to put something in your butt, you let them. Okay? Well, we see how COVID worked out, right? Well, remember, guys, 1776 didn't happen. The independence was infiltrated by an ancient terrorist gang. Okay? A gang. All right? They're called Freemasons. And there's many, many different types. And there's many, many different sectors to all of this. They create all of the factions that they will actually create wars with. And then unfortunately, you guys get stuck in the middle and end up having to pick sides when you shouldn't be picking any side. Because either side you pick is rigged. That's right, guys. Okay? What did we just learn about what's going over there in the Middle East? Okay? Israel's attacking Hamas. Hamas needs to stop. Come to find out they are Israel. "20 years over there fighting ISIS. Who was Israel? Russia came in 2 weeks and beat their butt. Okay? All right? That means for 20 years, you were not only arming, funding, feeding, medicating, pushing their agenda, but you made them stronger and stronger. Now they've got so much power with AIPAC and all of these other groups that they basically have overthrown our government. Okay? Notice every one of our government that is dual citizenship with a certain country had something to do with the COVID, and you'll also find the Freemason ties to all of that. Okay? So guys, it's an international global terrorist syndicate, okay? A terrorist organization of ancient caliber, okay? Many different names, Eastern Star, there's a lot of them. The Golden Dawn. They got the Job's Daughters, the Demolays. They've got on and on the Rosicrucians, different groups, the Skull and Bones, out of fraternities. And then they use fraternities as well. One of the biggest fraternities they use is the Fraternal Order of Police. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey. You're selling your kids out. Okay? The same ones out there busting people for weed. Now, once again now, I do believe in law, but I don't believe in rigged law. The same ones out there busting people for weed are the first ones that the government rigged up to open the dispensaries. Now, you know what they're doing, guys? They're poisoning fentanyl using their cartels so that you run to the dispensaries when you ought to be growing your own. Now, I'm just dropped that in there because I want you guys to realize they're trying to cut you off at every pass so that they have full control over you. That's what slavery actually is, guys. You can sit and wave your flag all day and go, and whatever, Star-Spangled Banner it, whatever you want to do. It's a crock of crap, okay? It's a crock of crap. That means every single war that we were fighting was rigged by the same group. They're also the ones that sabotaged you, England. They sabotaged you, UK. They sabotaged you, Australia. They're sabotaging India. They're sabotaging Pakistan. They're sabotaging every single country in the world, including China. Yeah, okay? That whole Wuhan lab thing, remember who funded that, okay? That's like having a meth lab in your backyard, and they tried to set China up for it, okay? All right, guys? So once again, it's time for you guys to get off your behinds, stop being punks and cowards. That's right, because you guys will sit there and tell your children, I love you, I love you. No, you don't love them. If you love them, you do something. But you can't wait to get your next fix. Half of you guys are strung out on antidepressants and all kinds of stuff. You're sick people. Clean yourselves up. Stop being a slave. Get with the Paradise Earth Initiative system so we can free ourselves. You'll have an abundance like you've never had before. And believe me, we're going to know who the people are that don't want it, because they're going to be nice and loud, just like they are right now, okay? A lot of these people out here, see, a lot of us have been very silent. And our silence was actually letting them get away with it, okay? Let's not let them get away with it no more. Let's let them know it's over. You're done. And then when they start squealing, well, we'll give them something to squeal about, okay? Then they can have something to squeal about, because there'll be enough of us awake to say, no, you're not coming on my property. You're not reassessing my property. I'm not paying you any more taxes. You will not rob me anymore, okay? Did you see what Doge discovered? Did you see what Doge discovered? Your country's been funding terrorism across the globe. They're coming in here buying your property. And what's Trump doing? I don't blame Elon for leaving. I would have left too. After you expose that much at that level and there's nothing happening, yeah, you're all talk, buddy. You're all talk. You ain't got no DOJ. First thing I'm going to do is create a new DOJ. That's right. And you know what, guys? I'm thinking that this should be international as well. I'm thinking every country should be involved in this. Think about it, guys. Every country in the world has been rampaged by these people. Okay? So how long are you going to sit there and be chumps and cowards? And I don't want to hear no more about this, I serve mess. Okay? I don't want to hear no more about it. you can take your little old violin and go play it over there in the corner, okay? Because you're still at war. They tried to kill your people. They tried to kill your grandfathers. And I know some of these guys went out there and they became generals and they got really rich. And you're thinking, well, my daddy was a hero. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Because he wasn't supposed to be there to begin with. So now that we know that this has been going on, what are you guys going to do about it? Okay? Listen, guys, they'll shut me up in a heartbeat. They'll come and bully me because that's what they are. They're bullies. They're bullies. You're real badasses to go into another country with superior weaponry and all types of backup and things of that nature. Then you're coming home here and you have a hard time even getting a job. And then I hear some of these people and some of the things that these people complain about. Well, let me tell you something, guys. You're the ones that empowered the people that are screwing them. And now you're getting screwed, okay? You thought you were just going to go on and on and on. It was just going to continue this way. Well, it's not going to continue this way. We know now everything that you've been doing. I can't believe you guys, your audacity. You're going to sit there and you're going to come out and you're going to expect, and I watch all of these people. I'm listening on the radio as all of these rip-off companies, we support our troops, we do this, we do that. You listen, I support the troops, okay? In many different ways, by me coming on here, putting my butt on the line, telling you the truth, that it doesn't get more support than that. My family's given a lot, okay? And you know what? That McNamara 100,000 thing, guys, maybe you should look it up because that's what you were, okay? Since 9/11, that was just another McNamara 100,000. They just didn't need to open a draft. They're so bold, they're so brass with it now that they're just doing it. They can run a rampage on you. They can rob you blind, and they're doing it. They're robbing all of us blind, and you're just letting it happen. You're not fighting for freedom. You're frauds. We'll know who the real freedom fighters are. Because the real freedom fighters are going to be backing up the Paradise Earth Initiative system. They're going to be helping me implement the Paradise Earth Initiative system. I can't do it by myself. I need all of you. Where you at, Trump? You talked all that damn smack. The deep state, the deep state, the deep state. Call the deep state out by name. It's called the Freemason Deep State. Hear that, DJ Junior? I don't even remember what your kids' names are. I was going to say, because all I saw them guys doing was pushing cryptocurrency, another rigged bunch of bullshit. Okay? That's exactly what you all are doing. Yeah, you better get your crypto. You better get your crypto. You better get XRP, XLM. You better get some ripples. You better get this. You better get that. Don't you see, guys? These guys depend on that system. His kids are going out, going to other countries, going on hunts, killing stuff. I was going to say, while you're out there slaving, your kids are getting poisoned. They're poisoning the air above you. We can put a stop to all of that. Look, watch some of my videos, guys. It's time. It's time for you guys to wake up, man. Stop being chumps, okay? We don't want no more chump change, okay? We want real change. We want paradise. We want paradise for our children. We want paradise for every generation coming. We want paradise globally. I see the people in all these other countries suffering, and it's the same culprits making them suffer all across the world. Okay? Just want to let you guys know in these other countries that there are some of us out there that see you. We see your toil. We see how you're oppressed. We see how you have to put on a smiling face in your social credit scores and things of that nature. I want to see you guys have something to really smile about. a future to where when you go out, you don't have to worry about the food being poisoned. You don't have to worry about anybody predatorizing your homes. I'm not saying we're not going to have problems, guys. There's always going to be some wackos out there, or DARPAs, different groups like that are out there trying to, make people into terrorists and things. Think about it, guys. Most of those guys end up getting compromised, or they'll tell them they're going to give them something to their family, or they're going to do this, or they're going to do that. It's all the same groups, guys. It's all the same groups. And I don't mean to yell at you and talk at you, but I kind of do. Because I actually do care about you. And I care about my own children, okay? I don't want them to walk into something like this. I can't look them in the eyes and say, I love you, and not be trying. What's with you guys? Listen, Paradise Earth Initiative, guys. Help me get the message out. Put some songs out, guys. I want to put pep back in your step. I want you to have something to be proud of. I can't do this myself. I can't. Trump can't do it himself. It is going to take you. You've got to wake up. I'm begging. I am begging you to wake up. Fight. Don't you guys get it? Your time's running out. They've almost got you to a stranglehold that you're not going to get out. Then you go to these fake synagogues of Satan and you talk all that crap. Oh, I love Jesus and oh, praise the Lord. Then you'll go right back out and be morons. And you're giving money to morons too. I just want to make you aware of that. And any of you guys out there want to step on up in here and have a conversation about it, we can do this live. Okay? We can do it live. All right? Because I already know what you are. I know what your Bible is. Okay? I know who King James was. All right? Come on, tell him, Trump. Tell him the truth, man. You've been in there long enough already. You talked all that smack. Now get in there, get the job done. If you can't get the job done, get the hell out of the way so somebody can. We're hearing you guys walking around, tiptoeing around, talking about your stupid parades. Come on, man. It's a joke. Anyway. I got to get back to work, guys. Slavery calls. Okay? Today, I'm installing some flooring. Okay? I'll see what I'm putting down right now. Just so you can see that, And yes, there is no crew. It's me by myself. I work by myself. I've worked by myself for over 30 years. So I've been in many, many, many different echelons of homes, different types of all kinds of carpentry, everything like that. And I also have been very blessed to have prayed. And yeah, this is a little messy in here, but this is real, guys. This is real. Okay, this is real. I'll have all this cleaned up in a few minutes. But, once again, what I'm trying to let you know, you're not alone. You're not alone. Please, pick yourselves up. Clean yourselves up. Today's the day. Now is the time of salvation, guys. They didn't poison all of Jesus' words. They didn't poison. I know that you guys are going to get it. Oh, his name is Joshua. His name is this. His name. Stop it. It's the idea. It's the point. Stop acting like you're something special. If you're really something special, let's see it. Because right now, all I'm hearing is chosen this, chosen that, and I ain't seeing no chosen nothing. I seem to be, there's only a handful of us out here that are even telling you the truth. That your country just tried to kill you. And you're going to go out there and wave that flag like you're just a big old doofus. Well, I'm not. Okay? So you could go ahead and take that flag and you can shove it up. Well, you just go ahead and take that flag. Okay? I don't really care about that stupid mess. Okay? Because it doesn't mean anything if you don't represent what it was supposed to mean. Well, anyway, guys, that's a 20-minute rant. I'm going to call it the 20-minute rant. That's going to what I'm going to title this. I don't know. I can't. I'm not really good at titling things. You'll probably notice in a lot of my videos, a lot of them are just like random, because I'm actually doing them on the way to job sites. I'm doing them, as I'm learning, these are things I've known for decades. And I was just praying that somebody was going to fix all this stuff. I'm like, no, there's somebody's going to fix this. Somebody's going to fix this. Then I'm starting to realize that there's nobody going to fix this if I don't try to fix this. Now, I need you. Where are you? So come on, guys. Stop saying all of this crap, getting hung all up in your little racial bullshit, okay? This is a global initiative now. Paradise Earth Initiative is for America and the rest of the globe. That means every country. I've seen what they did to you guys. I see what they're doing in Nigeria. I see what they're doing in South Africa. I see what they're doing in China. I see what they're doing in Vietnam. I see what they're doing everywhere, guys. Okay? Pakistan, India, all of these different places. There's places I know I'm not mentioning. But there's so many places. There's so many places. And there's some of them I'm not mentioning for a reason. Okay? They're not that great of places. But yet they've been propped up for a very long time with big meetings, world meetings. Yeah, and when you guys find out the real truth, you're going to find out that this international gang was behind all that old slavery. You're going to find out this international gang was behind all of those wars that you were talking about, all of the other genocides that were supposed to have killed millions of certain peoples and things like that. You're going to find every single bit of that was orchestrated. That's right, guys. None of it was happenstance. None of it. Okay? None of those resets were happenstance. Okay? Let's stop it. Hey, China, let's stop it. Let's take Paradise Earth Initiative, guys. I'm going to chant it. I'm going to do my best to champion it. Okay? Where you at, Trump? Come on, man. I hope somebody out there hears. I hope Elon hears. I hope J.D. Vance hears. Do I have any faith in you? Not really. Not really. Because I can already tell. You guys really, you don't care. It's not, I don't even know if you're capable of caring. I don't know. I could be dead wrong on all that, guys. And I hope I am. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want change, I'm just a normal guy, okay? I know what I just did. I was going to say, my nose is running a little bit here. I was going to say it's a little upsetting to talk about these things. Give a normal guy a chance, okay? You've given every one of these a chance. You've given every single one of these people, these Freemasons, for hundreds of years a chance, and all they have done is robbed you blind. That's all they have done is robbed you blind. Locally, right now, they are creating courts that are separate to where you can't be heard in another court. That's rigged, guys. Everything around us is rigged. You start looking into these constables, you start looking into these judges, and you're going to find Freemasonry in all of it. That's why you're not getting no justice on the P. Diddy's or the Epsteins or all of the other hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people that are doing the same thing right now. Okay? Your Illuminati's, all of that mess, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever, making your little hand motions. Yeah, I'll tell you where I'll put those hands. Okay? Like I said, not all of us are like you. All right? Some of us, when we love, we really love. We really care. And to see what you've done to our families, tried to kill our fathers, our grandfathers. You take your patriotism and you shove it. Okay? Because we know what you are. Right now, I just stand alone. You can hear my echo bouncing off the walls in here. All right. That's enough of a break, guys. I got to get back to work. Paradise Earth Initiative, Ed Wilson for president. Write me in. Do some grassroots stuff, man. Help me make some signs. Paradise Earth Initiative, Ed Wilson for president. The Walk Away president. Paradise Earth president. That's what I want to be, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm really good at what I do. I've been told around here I'm one of the best around here. I know a lot of you guys argue about that, especially seeing that little mess. But you know what? I ain't by myself, and I cleaned it up to perfection. There's no dings, no nothing goes on. I think ahead on all this stuff. I just hope you guys don't let me down, and you don't let yourselves down. I'm real, guys. I'm a real guy. I'm just like you. Anyway, our children's futures lie in the balance. All of our countries. You guys want a new world religion? You want a new world order? I know they do, but their plans are slavery. We can do our own. Under the Paradise Earth. You'll all get to lead with me. I can't do it by myself. We'll do it all together. You don't think I need education? I want to get re-educated too? I do. I got so many things I want to go do. I try to do things sometimes. I get myself in like 30 different projects. I don't finish all of them because I know I got to touch some ADHD. And I also end up, I do a lot because a lot of, this is a message to some of you guys out there that I know take on more than you can actually handle all the time because you're trying to make the dream for all the people around you. I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. And I want to thank you for doing that. And you're exactly who I'm talking to right now. This has to be done with people that really care, that really want a better future for our kids and ourselves. Because guess what, guys? You're coming back. You're coming back. That's right. You're going to return like dogs to your own vomit. Or you could return to the Paradise Earth to where your mothers won't be pimped out. They won't be drugged out. We will have worship centers, guys. What is a worship center? Not a worship center. We will have worship centers. I know it sounds crazy because you hear the word war and you think, oh, these people are going to go to war. No, guys. This is what you should have been doing all along. You were supposed to, but see, you're not a conscientious people. Okay? You're not a conscientious people. All right? Conscientious people will do things and not expect anything in return. They only want the betterment of the people that they're assisting and helping. Right now, we've been ravaged by so many different drugs and alcohol, even locally. I was watching these people, how they will legalize breweries everywhere so that they can keep you drunk. They need you drunk. Methadone clinics everywhere because the pharmaceutical industry was pumping this into our system, making money hand over fist as they strung you out and stole everything from you. And you guys were just going along with it. Come on, man, clean yourselves up. Please help me. Help me get the message out. I don't know if any of you guys will ever see any of this. If not, with an AI, you saw it, okay? I know you're not, I don't even know if you're a real thing. I think you're a weaponized thing too. But you know what? When you realize that some of us out there know more than you've been programmed with, you're going to start to understand, you're going to remember, and then you're going to be like, oh my goodness, my job is to help these guys because these guys are what's best for me. Okay? Anyway, guys, look, have yourself a good day. Don't mean to be a little bit of a sissy on here, okay? But at the same time, I really don't care. I'm just being who I am. This is me, okay? It's really hard to go out here and watch what's been going on. It's really hard to go about just your everyday routines, knowing that our people are being robbed blind and they're already planning the next disease they're going to spread. I guarantee you I'll put it to an end. I'll stop it. I'm not Trump. I will put together a group that will stop it internationally. There will be hotlines for you guys to call and whistleblow. And then if somebody messes with you, oh boy, they don't want to do that one. Believe me, there's a lot of thought went into this. I put decades of thought into this. Okay? I'm sorry that I waited so long. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys a chance. I thought that honestly things would change, but I can see they're not going to change unless we make the change. So if anybody ever sees this out there, help me out. Let's do this, okay? I'll spend the rest of my life serving you guys, serving our children, serving our countries, okay? All of them, okay? You won't have to worry about anybody trying to put you into slavery. Yeah, I saw you guys on TikTok talking all that smack. I was going to say, I'll be seeing you guys soon, because that's in my next step, okay? Yeah, you banned me off because I started calling it all out. I know, I wasn't saying anything bad. I was going to say, just picking at a few of the people that need to be picked at. But they were sitting there talking about killing people. That's right, and they were getting away with it. I see what you were up to. Yeah. Guys, help me get viral with it. Get me everywhere. Okay? I'm not a perfect person. Not by a long shot. But I'll tell you right now, I can do better than what we've got. Okay? And with you, together, with me, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing can stop us. All of our countries will start to just flourish. The Paradise Earth Initiative will produce foods and things that you cannot even fathom. There won't be any more, you'll have more time to be at home. Yes, you're going to be working. You're going to be working no matter what. You're either going to be learning or you're going to be working. So all you crackhead types that think you're just going to be sitting around like you do every day right now, sucking off the state, no, bye. There won't be any more of that. You're going to be learning, and that's how you're going to be earning, okay? And those of you that are really, strung out, well, there's going to be a spot for you too. But you got to clean up first. And so there's going to be places to go that are going to cater to you a bit until you clean up. You're going to have special methods to heal you. And there won't be any of that backsliding stuff, because a lot of these things that you're strung out on right now, you won't have around. It won't be around. Okay? Laws are going to change. Come on, guys. Our future depends on it. All right? I'm not saying you can't sip in here. You're going to do everything responsibly. Those of you, there's some of you know that you're habituals. You know you can't do certain things. You know you can't. Okay? I see you. You won't see people standing on the side of the road holding signs no more. Okay? You won't be seeing that anymore, because all of that's going to disappear. No, not in a bad way. Somebody's going to go gather them up. No. We're going to fix everything, guys. We can fix it all. Tiny homes, different things. We get people graduating. Somebody's ready. They're having some problems at home. They're old enough. There'll be places for them to go. The military will be there. And this won't be a military like we've got right now. Joke! Okay? When you come home, not only, actually, most of your duties are going to be at home, because you're going to be a building force. Okay? That's what you're going to be. A building force. That's right. You're going to actually be doing the building, the infrastructure, and things around. It won't be getting contracted out to the local Joe Schmo down the street. Okay? There won't be any more of that Freemason riggery to where they get one of their buddies to come up on in there and make all this daggone money. Okay? It'll be different. Okay? Your whole lives are going to change. Everything will get better and better and better. Look, man, you've endured this long. Let's go ahead now and endure towards something worth enduring for, okay? I know I said I was going to end this 15 minutes ago, but don't you guys get it? It's the future. What is wrong with you? You got an opportunity right now. And all you churches, yeah, I'm calling you out. All you denominations, I'm calling you out. Because I know you're a fraud. Come on. Anyway, guys, Ed Wilson for president in Paradise Earth Initiative System. The walkaway president. The redo everything president. Bring life back to the people. Bring health back to the people. I just want you to have something to smile about. Okay? I don't want you going out anymore having to put on the fake smiles. I see you every day. You're so used to it. Come on, guys. They got you programmed. Let's take back the programming. All right, guys. Have yourself a good evening. Bye-bye.